Mga higala, kumusta na napunta niya itong tulumanon panglantaw sa kagabion. So atong oras, alas 7:45 sa gabi, no? Sayo-sayo ta nakasugod. Pero mga igsoon, karon pag ko nakauligikan sa eskwelahan kay amot na pod nindot man kayo kaning kuan ba kanang magtambay sa eskwelahan kay ganahan ko magtambay sa eskwelahan. Pero dili pod sa akong panimalay, ganahan mo po ko magtambay. Pero nga na manggod na kung ma-love na gani nato ang place. So ganahan jud ta magtambay. Pero mga igsoon, daghang kay trabaho kining inyong higala kay balo na mo daghan tagi atiman sa eskwelahan. Sa dili pa nato sugdan ang ato ang lantugi niining kagabion, ato sang i-shout out ang atong mga likers. Suki na ginato ni sila mga likers sa mga tagabi, no? Mr. Johnny Di Samonte, Alma Lunhas, Elsie Maasin, ako ni classmate sa una sa grade 1, Ate Maribel Alico Saison, and Ate Anafi Timbal Libria. Daghang kayong salamat sa inyong pagtanaw o pagpaminaw o suporta ning atong tulumanon. Kini inyong igsuon, manghinaot nga sa kanunay ang Dios magauban o magapanalangin ka natong tanan. Labi na gyud aning anak sa akong kauban nga teacher, si Ma'am Alma Lunhas, hinautunta nga ang Dios magapanalangin sa inyong pamilya, labi na gyud sa inyong anak nga bago pag-ibitaw na ka ulit sa ospital. Among giampo sa diya sa Kalubi, sa tanang mga teachers sa Kalubi, mo rabi among gikatabang ang pag-ampo nga unta mulian na ang anak sa among kauban nga teacher nga si Ma'am Alma Lunhas. This evening atong i-discuss kining usa ka petition nga akong nabasan ganiha sa Facebook. So the title of our topic this evening is about excuses or discipline, the choice that shapes tomorrow. Good evening mga higala o mga higala kong tigpaminaw o tigtanaw. Ining atong tulumanon panglantaw sa kagabion. Life is full of choices. Every day, every hour, every moment, we are confronted with small decisions that will either build our future or destroy it. Some choices are easy, like taking the shortcut, skipping the responsibility, or making excuses. Other choices are hard, like waking up early, doing the work, practicing self-control, living with discipline. And here is the truth we will reflect on tonight. Quote unquote. Excuses make to the easy, or excuses make today easy, but they make tomorrow hard. Discipline makes today hard, but it makes tomorrow easy. The choice is yours. Mga igsoon, excuses are sweet in the moment. They whisper to us, ayaw lang sa, kapoy kaayo. You can do it tomorrow. Wala ko'y time, maybe later. It's too hard, dili na ko kaya. Excuses protect us from the pain of the present. They give us comfort today, but that comfort is temporary. Tomorrow, excuses will betray you. Have you noticed, the more you see tomorrow na lang, the heavier tomorrow becomes. Responsibilities pile up. Regrets multiply. And suddenly, tomorrow becomes unbearable. On the other hand, discipline is painful today. Waking up at 4:30 a.m. to work out. Hard. Saving instead of spending. Hard. Studying while others are relaxing. Hard. But this hardship is an investment. It builds a tomorrow of freedom, of peace, of accomplishment. The Bible is clear. Proverbs chapter 13 verse 4 says, "The soul of the sluggard craves and gets nothing, while the soul of the diligent is strictly supplied," or richly supplied. Ang tapulan, daghan kaayo og rason, daghan og excuses, pero walay bunga. Pero ang kugihan, bisan lisod karon, adunay ani ugma. Another verse, Proverbs chapter 20 verse 4 says, "The sluggard does not plow in season, so at harvest time he looks but finds nothing." Kung dili ka magtanom karon tungod kay kapoy, ugma maglisod ka kay walay ani. Excuses today become hunger tomorrow. Let us imagine a student. Every night, he has a choice to review for tomorrow's exam or to watch TikTok videos. Excuses whisper, "I can study tomorrow, basin makamemorize pa man ko og last minute." Today feels easy. He enjoys his phone. He relaxes. But tomorrow, in the exam room, his mind is blank. He regrets. Tomorrow became hard. Meanwhile, another student chooses discipline. He turns off his phone, opens his books, reviews. Today is hard, kapoy, and boring. But tomorrow, he sits confidently in the exam, prepared and at peace. Discipline today created an easier tomorrow. In the legal world, excuses do not erase consequences. Courts impose deadlines. If a lawyer says, "Kapoy man good, wala nako na file ang pleading," the court does not accept that. Missed deadlines mean lost cases. In the civil service, habitual tardiness is punishable. A government worker cannot keep saying, "Traffic man good." Excuses may sound valid, but the law values discipline more than reasons. That is why laws exist, to remind us that responsibility cannot be postponed forever. Paul compares life to a race. In 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 27, he says, "I discipline my body and keep it under control, lest after preaching to others, I myself should be disqualified." Notice this. Paul knew that excuses would disqualify him. Only discipline could sustain him. Mga igsoon ang kinabuhi sama sa dagan. kung sige lang taog excuses, dili gyud ta makaabot sa finish line. Pero kung naay disiplina, bisan lisod, makaabot kita. Think of an OFW father. Every payday, he faces a choice to spend his money on night file and pleasures, or to send it home for his children's education. Excuses whisper, kapoy ang trabaho, I deserve enjoyment. And yes, today feels good, but tomorrow, his children's dreams are shattered. The disciplined father, however, sacrifices. He denies himself comfort, sends money home, saves a little. It is hard today, but tomorrow, his children graduates, find jobs, and lift the family from poverty. Discipline creates a future. Mga kaigalaan, excuses are dangerous because they steal time. They steal opportunities. They steal destiny. Excuses may give you temporary relief, but they rob you of lasting reward. Jesus said in Luke chapter 9 verse 62, no one who puts his hand to the plow and looks back is fit for service in the kingdom of God. What does this mean? Kung magsugod ka og trabaho sa Ginoo, pero sige kag tan-aw sa likod, sige kag excuses, dili ka mahimong gamiton sa iyang gingharian. True commitment requires discipline. No excuses. Look at our nation. How many times have we heard leaders say, we'll fix corruption tomorrow. We'll improve education later. We'll prioritize justice when the time is right. But tomorrow never comes. Excuses have paralyzed us. Imagine instead if leaders embrace discipline, cutting corruption now, enforcing laws now, investing in education now. Yes, it is hard today, but tomorrow the nation would flourish. Let us ask ourselves tonight, are we living in excuses or in discipline? Do we always delay the important things, telling ourselves, tomorrow na lang, or ugma na lang? Or do we embrace the pain of discipline today so that tomorrow will be easier? Discipline is like planting seeds. Excuses are like neglecting the field. Ugma, ang usa ka tawo mag-ani sa iyang itanong. Either ani sa disiplina or ani sa iyang excuses. Excuses are easy, but they destroy the future. Discipline is hard, but it builds the future. Excuses comfort you today, but betray you tomorrow. Discipline hurts today, but bless you tomorrow. And so I ask you tonight, what will you choose? Excuses or discipline? The choice is yours. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 11 reminds us. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have been trained by it. Mga kaigsuunan ko o kahigalaan, yes, discipline is painful now, but it creates a harvest of peace tomorrow. Excuses feel good now, but they create pain tomorrow. So remember this as you end your day. Excuses make today easy, but they make tomorrow hard. Discipline makes today hard, but it makes tomorrow easy. The choice is yours. Kini ang panglantaw sa kagabion diin ang kahayag nagadan-an bisan pa sa kanitnit. Kini inyong higala igsuon og alagad Jeremias Labaho Tubigon sa makausapan mo ingon nga sa atong pagpangandoy ug matarong nga kapilingban ang kamatuoran gayud ang atong suga. Ug sa kangitngit sa kasaysayan ang tinud-anay nga pamunuan ang labing hayag na paglaom. Daghang kay salamat sa inyong pagpaminaw ug pagtan-aw. Shout out Gabriel Tubigon Villanueva. Kumusta naman po ka doon? Kalimot na gyud ka sa imong tawag sa kuya. Kuya naman na angkoy manong dato. Shout out po dinanay Aging Arcelita Aluso Tubigon diha sa Mahayag, Santo Niño Mahayag, Sambunga del Sur. Shout out po ni Ma'am Marilo P. Faustino nga nagtan-aw karon. Daghang kaayong salamat mga igsoon sa inyong pagsuporta. Ato pong gipasalamatan ang Chief Cook nga nag-sponsor ani ato ang program. Ikong gipadad-ang daghang kitchen utensils. Kini inyong alagad, magaingon ang Dios, magapanalangin, ug magapanalangin kanatong tanan. Maayong gabi.